Officially round 4 of this league. Unofficially round 3. At least for this recording. Playing against 210 Clan. Moto Grinder. Pretty smart kid from what I hear. And one of my potential opponents in the mocks. About a month from now. So, should be fun. I think this kid crushed me the last time we played. So... he was playing Blue-White Eldrazi. I might have been also, but he just kind of annihilated me. My hand could use a 1-drop, so let's start there. If we start at all. We'll see. My draw's alright. Gonna trigger one of these nights for sure. Not for sure, but maybe for sure. Alright, Reflector Mage ain't bad. Like I said, could have used a 1, but there's only 11, you know. Not a lot. So this is probably banned. Nope. Okay, way off. I was going to say, he generally plays like the best deck from what I've seen. But Evolving Wilds into Swamp, into Wandering Fumarole. All very interesting things. So we'll start with Consul's Lieutenant. And then probably Night, trigger Night, play Thalia's Lieutenant. Hopefully get in there. Well, we're getting Transgressed. Not a lot of options. Grixis Transgress the Mind is interesting. Very interesting. So we're 3 on this league, so already won our entry fee back, which is pretty dope. And then if we 5-0, we each get like a fat stack of packs. It's like 10 booster packs or something. So these competitive leagues are actually pretty sweet. Alright, Reflector Mage down. He sees that I have Knights. We'll see if he wants to sack his Evolving Wilds for no value. That'd actually be pretty great. I'd be fine with that. Get. So yeah, this is it. This is kind of the dream. Just play some duders, make them big, kill their blockers. I mean, if my opponent is, you know, gonna untap and Radiant Flames me, like, that's just terrible for me, but whatever. What are you gonna do? It's not like sandbagging Thalia's Lieutenant would help me all that much. Grasp of Darkness, sure. So no Languish. Maybe Chandra. And at this point, we're just pumping our Thalia's Lieutenant and getting in there. Getting as much damage as possible. Maybe draw a Gideon or an Always Watching or something and make actually a lethal attack. As of right now, we're short 1, but they have Fumarole. I guess we have Stasis Snare. So now I'm worried about Chandra. Classic, get my opponent to 3 life, have no reach in my deck, just die to a sweeper. And nope, my opponent just dies. Take that. Dispel looked good. I mean, Grasp and K-Command, but also has like Transgress and Chandra and stuff, so it's probably not going to be the best. Looked like he did not care about Declaration in Stone all that much, but obviously hard to say since we didn't see much. So I'm going to leave in Mages and Snares. I'm thinking stuff like Kalitas, Dark Dwellers, stuff like that. And then Consul's Lieutenant is probably a fine cut. But I do think I probably just have like a little too many spells, maybe. Like maybe I should cut the stasis snare too. Just die to a creature, maybe. Oh well. Leave ourselves with some outs until we get more information, and then just go from there. So I would expect something like Radiant Flames to happen, though. It says my driver stopped responding, but recovered, so that's good. Hopefully this doesn't die. I need my videos to live. Alright, we got some lands. Plenty of manas. Don't Radiant Flames me. Yeah, Transgress, get my snare. Sure. It's like the card I didn't even want in my deck. We flooded. No flames, no languish, please. Please. Flames for 2. That's close. Can't stop this 4-3 beatdown machine, though. Tilt. Gideon. Grizzly Bear shall do for now. Ooh, dem bones. Read dem bones. If I had a Dispel there, it would have been super sick. Possible I should have not played a land to get a land off my knight, but if I drew Avacyn, I definitely wanted to be able to cast it. But I can afford to not play a land here, I think. Yeah, Flames is not all that surprising. Port Town. Flygon Bishop is generally pretty good in these matchups, both because of the 3 toughness and because it draws us cards. So, kind of missing not having those. Also missing just not having something like Treasure Cruise, just like some big weight to refuel. I think my opponent might have Negate, so I'm just not even going to bother playing this Always Watching. I mean, I don't particularly think that they have it in their hand, but it is certainly a possibility. And I think I'm just going to play this Drago game while they discard a bunch. Because if they're discarding Radiant Flames, their hand is just a bunch of removal spells, and playing Kytheen doesn't actually accomplish much. Thraben Inspector. Perhaps best possible draw. Yeah, see, we're getting some Fiery Impulses out of there. Now we have an Avacyn. Need our opponent to stop drawing lands, though. Need to discard some more of them cards. Ooh, there it is. So we have 10 mana. I think we're still going to pass. I kind of just want to, like, draw up to 7 and then play that game. Fumarole is kind of annoying. Feel like they might have a Transgress. Uh-oh, they're doing something. I don't like it. So since I have enough threats, I'm willing to do this. Run out some stuff, pop my clue. Or potentially just end of turn Avacyn. Untap, play Gideon. My opponent tries to use some damage-based removal against the Inspector. I'll play Avacyn then. Maybe I'm too scared about something like Negate and should just jam Gideon because it's just that good, but... What do we got here? Doc Dweller. Yeah, maybe I should have held a land for K-Command. Not that my opponent is casting K-Command now, but it's possible that I should have, just in general. So they're going to Grasp. I think I should Avacyn so that my Avacyn can transform. Not that that really matters all that much. Yeah, Avacyn's a 5/5, bruh. You got a Fire Impulse too? Tilt. Alright, alright. Alright, so might as well pop this clue. Oh no, I'm still kind of worried about K-Command. I think I'll just do this. Make Knight Ally and Reflector Mage, have clue token open. I guess since I have 3 mana, I could have played a 1-drop if I had it, so maybe I should have done that, but... Also possible I didn't necessarily want to run 1-drop out into Radiant Flames. So that was a fun little dance we did. I enjoyed it. I might not come out on top here, but it was pretty fun. My opponent definitely did stuff in the right order, like using Grasp on Thraben Inspector instead of Fire Impulse. That was real smart. Kid is a threat. He is a threat. Oh, Cletus is hella good. Ruinous Path, my Gideon. Pop the clue now. Nothing I can actually get, but... And yeah, had a few outs there to actually just kill my opponent, but didn't get there. Drew Consul's Lieutenant instead. And probably just now going to die in Horrible Fire. I ended up drawing a lot of land. "13 spells. 11 land, yeah. Not too bad of a ratio. Still a little on the heavy end. So I'm guessing that since my opponent discarded Radiant Flames earlier, they're going to have one here. That's going to be really bad. This could also just be a Chandra. Yep. Having a counterspell would have been really nice too. And my hopes are dashed. Ooh, could be anything. Even a land. Alright. So I kind of like the other snare. Reflector Mage is solid, but not great. Consul's Lieutenant also just not great, so might just have to get those out of there. Have more ways to interact with their actual scary cards, although it is kind of weird to be boarding into a more reactive deck on the draw. Maybe I should just draw first? Is that crazy? No, let's do it. Let's try it out. Obviously, we have 4-1 drops when we're on the draw. Pretty stupid. Stupid, stupid. Alright, opponent does have Jace. Not too crazy. Alright, pitching a Dark Dwellers. Casting Transgress gets Gideon. Always watching is nice. My opponent plays Radiant Flames. Then their Jace is going to die. So I think I just play out an Inspector. And I'm fine with that trade. Not really fine with how this game is going, though. Okay, they're just shipping. They know I have the Dispel. Okay, this is good for me. This is definitely good. Opponent stuck on lands. Certainly seems reasonable that they have Languish in their deck when they have Grasp and Kalitas and stuff. But yeah, alright. Just gets mana screwed and died. I'll take it.